Yo, listen closely. The One Piece. Chapter 1164. Spoilers are here, and trust me when I say this, the world of One Piece will never be the same again. This chapter is historic, this chapter is tragic, and this chapter is peak fiction that only Oda could deliver. Before we dive in, let's rewind real quick. Last chapter, the King of the Shadows himself, Imu, descended onto God Valley, slaughtering marines and pirates like they were nothing but ants. And standing against him, Rox D. Xebec, the man who stood tall and called Imu the King of Rats, reminding him of a promise tied to the Davy Clan, a clan Imu refuses to allow to exist. Then we saw the unthinkable. Roger, Garp, Kaido, Whitebeard, Big Mom, Xebec, the strongest monsters of their era, throwing attacks that should have split continents. But Imu, he just regenerated, like a shadow that can't be killed. And then, he cast the ability that has shaken the entire fandom, Domi Reversi. And with that, Xebec's transformation began. The chapter ended. The world held its breath. Now chapter 1164 begins. Xebec, while turning into a demon, starts speaking about the truth of the world. He says Davy Jones was the former king of the world. Let that sink in. Davy Jones. The name whispered in legends. The name tied to the Noah Ark promise. The name tied to the giant shipwrights of Elbaf. The name tied to Joy Boy. Xebec believes Davy Jones is Joy Boy. The same king, the same promise, the same unfinished destiny. And if that's true, then Imu is the one who betrayed him 800 years ago. This isn't just a battle. This is the continuation of a war older than history itself. Xebec finally forms. Xebec tries to resist Domi Reversi. He tries harder than anyone ever affected by it. But even his will can't stand against Imu, a being who has walked through centuries of existence. Xebec finally loses himself, and the demon is born. Demon Xebec versus the future Yonko. What happens next? He destroys Kaido with one strike. He sends Big Mom flying with one kick. Then he clashes with Whitebeard, so violently that a part of God Valley ceases to exist. This is not hype. This is not exaggeration. This is legend. Right here, right now. Kuma makes the impossible move. Out of nowhere, Kuma uses his devil fruit to save Iris and Teach, sending them far away from God Valley. This means Imu failed to wipe out the Davy bloodline. The lineage survives. The promise survives. And that is dangerous for the world government. And then, the scene we have waited years for. Imu orders Demon Xebec, kill everyone on this island. Pirates, marines, slaves, innocents, everyone. And then, even in his demon form, even with his mind shattered, Xebec turns to Roger and Garp and screams, "Kill me! If you don't, everyone dies!" That's right. The man the world labeled a devil was fighting Imu's control with every last piece of his soul. And so, it begins. Roger and Garp versus Xebec, the legendary battle that shaped history. This is where heroes are manufactured and the truth is buried. One more chapter is coming, no break. This is peak Oda mode. So stay tuned, because I'll be covering everything here on Talks with Otaku. If this chapter made your heart shake, your brain melt, and your soul scream, like the video, share it with the Nakama, and subscribe to Talks with Otaku, where we don't just talk One Piece, we feel One Piece.